Okay, let's talk about the big explosive headline, literally. Donald Trump is calling the latest US military strike on Iran a spectacular success. He claims Iran's nuclear facilities are toast, vaporized, obliterated, boom, gone.
Tonight I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated.
But here's the thing, while Trump is busy high-fiving himself, Western military sources are kind of saying, hold that victory lap for a minute. They're still analyzing what exactly got blown up in those bunker buster plus Tomahawk missiles fireworks. Now, early signs suggest that Fordo, Natanz and Isfahan, Iran's main nuclear sites, took direct hits. But before you pop the mission accomplished confetti, here's where it gets really complicated. Destroying a nuclear facility doesn't destroy a nuclear program, because here's the inconvenient truth. Iran's nuclear know-how that lives up here is still with them. And its enriched uranium, well, that might not even have been at the sites that got bombed. In fact, Iranian state media says those sites were evacuated before the strikes. Satellite images released by Maxar Technologies show that Iran's Fordo nuclear site saw unusually high activity over the past few days. In fact, until hours before the US attack, dozens of trucks were seen gathered near the entrance of the nuclear facilities with heavy machinery, and later they appeared to move northwest of the Fordo facility. Experts flagging it as a possible logistics shuffle at the site, euphemism for enriched uranium being moved. A senior Iranian source told the Financial Times that storing uranium at the bombed facilities would have been quote-unquote naive, suggesting that the enriched uranium might have been relocated hours prior to the strike. So the big question, where is all that uranium enriched up to 60% now? Nobody knows. Not even the International Atomic Energy Agency, that is the UN's nuclear watchdog.
First of all, we must return to the negotiating table. And for that, allow IAEA inspectors, the guardians on our behalf of the NPT, to go back to Iran's nuclear sites and account for the stockpiles of uranium, including, most importantly, 400 kilograms enriched to 60%.
And while Iran's official line is still peaceful nuclear energy only, we promise, there's now a growing choir of hardliners inside Iran saying, you see what happened? This is why we need a nuclear bomb. Worse still, Iran's foreign minister is now questioning if Iran should even stay in the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, aka the NPT.
Iran is a committed member of NPT. But NPT is not able to protect us. So why a country like Iran or other countries who are interested to have a peaceful nuclear energy should rely on NPT for their peaceful activities?
If Iran pulls out, that's basically shouting to the world, yep, we're probably building a bomb. So to recap, Trump says he's obliterated Iran's nuclear threat. But what he may have actually done is motivate Iran to go full nuclear. Meanwhile, Europe's diplomats, who were this close to restarting talks with Iran, are now saying the US just slammed that diplomatic door shut. And as the Middle East braces for possible retaliation on Israel, on US bases, or even the Strait of Hormuz, the question is, was this strike a masterstroke or the start of something far more dangerous? Subscribe to TOI for deep dives like this. Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. Is the threat over or just beginning?